Welcome to this third video as part of Unit 7, where we delve into the exciting world of wind energy in agriculture. This unit will explore how wind energy solutions can transform farming practices and contribute to a greener future. In this section, we'll dive into the fascinating world of wind energy, one of nature's most powerful and timeless resources. We'll uncover how farmers can harness the wind to power irrigation systems, storage facilities, and even on-site processing, turning every gust into clean, useful energy. From the gentle breeze that spins small turbines on rural farms, to the strong winds driving large-scale operations, this renewable force is reshaping how agriculture meets its energy needs. And as we move forward, we'll also weigh the pros and cons of wind power, and see how combining it with solar energy in hybrid systems can create a balanced, stable, and truly sustainable energy solution for the farms of tomorrow. Agriculture has always relied on natural resources to thrive. Among these, wind stands out as one of the oldest and most reliable energy sources. From the classic windmills that once lifted water from wells and ground grain, to today's advanced wind turbines that generate clean, renewable electricity, wind has consistently proven to be a reliable and valuable resource for farms of all sizes. Modern wind turbines are remarkably versatile. They can power irrigation systems, ventilate greenhouses or barns, provide lighting, and even supply electricity to entire farm operations. These systems work both as standalone units and in combination with the grid, ensuring farms have access to energy whenever it's needed. In off-grid or remote areas, smaller wind systems can provide steady mechanical power for water pumping, reducing dependence on diesel fuel, and lowering operational costs. Agricultural regions are often naturally suited to wind energy. Open fields and elevated landscapes offer strong and consistent wind flows, making it easier to harness this resource effectively. By strategically integrating wind power, farmers can enhance their energy independence, reduce greenhouse gas emissions, and secure a steady, year-round supply of renewable energy. Technological advancements are continually improving the efficiency, affordability, and adaptability of wind systems. Today's turbines are quieter, more durable, and capable of producing more energy from less wind, turning a centuries-old energy source into a modern, smart solution for sustainable farming. Beyond the practical benefits, wind energy also supports climate-friendly agriculture. By relying on this clean power, farms can contribute to global efforts to reduce carbon footprints, while simultaneously increasing productivity and resilience. It's a perfect example of how traditional knowledge and modern technology can come together to create a more sustainable agricultural future. Relying on this clean power, farms can contribute to global efforts to reduce carbon footprints, while simultaneously increasing productivity and resilience. It's a perfect example of how traditional knowledge and modern technology can come together to create a more sustainable agricultural future. Wind energy is one of nature's most elegant engineering partnerships. At its core, a wind turbine works by capturing the kinetic energy of moving air and transforming it into clean, usable electricity. When the wind sweeps across the fields, the turbine's massive blades begin to spin, driving a generator inside the nacelle. That's the heart of the machine. This motion converts natural wind power into electrical energy that can light barns, power irrigation systems, or even run entire processing facilities. What began decades ago as small windmills turning to pump water or grind grain has evolved into sophisticated machines capable of producing several megawatts of power. Modern turbines stand tall, often over 100 meters high, and can generate enough energy not only for farm operations but also to feed surplus electricity back into the grid. This means farmers can not only meet their own energy needs but also create new income streams by selling clean power to local utilities. It's a win-win: greater independence, lower costs, and a direct contribution to a cleaner planet. Wind power has truly transformed from a traditional agricultural helper into a cornerstone of modern sustainable farming. Proof that even the gentlest breeze can fuel a powerful future. In the following section, we'll take a closer look at how wind energy is being applied directly within the agricultural sector, and explore the practical benefits it brings to farmers in different contexts. Wind energy is becoming an increasingly vital part of modern agriculture, offering clean, renewable, and cost-effective power for a wide range of farming operations. Farmers are discovering how the movement of air, something as simple as the wind, can be transformed into electricity that powers their daily work. One of the most common uses is electricity generation. Wind turbines can supply power for irrigation pumps, lighting, cooling and refrigeration units, and feed or grain processing machinery. This ensures farms remain productive even in rural areas with unstable or no grid access. Water pumping is another key application. Modern wind-powered pumps, sometimes combined with electric or hybrid systems, provide a steady water supply for crops and livestock. This is especially valuable for farms far from main power lines or in areas where fuel is costly. Wind energy also supports rural electrification. It powers isolated buildings, greenhouses, workshops, and machinery, often complementing solar systems in hybrid setups. This reduces reliance on diesel generators, cuts operational costs, and provides more stable energy. Beyond practical applications, wind power brings long-term benefits: lower emissions, cost savings, and greater energy independence. Farmers gain predictable energy supply, increased control over production, and contribute to a cleaner environment. By integrating wind energy, agriculture embraces a smarter, more sustainable future. Harnessing the power of the wind helps farms operate efficiently today while building resilience and sustainability for generations to come. Wind energy offers a range of compelling benefits, making it an increasingly attractive option for modern agriculture. First and foremost, it's a clean and renewable source of power. Wind turbines generate electricity without burning any fuel, which means zero greenhouse gas emissions and no air pollutants. This is a crucial step toward making farming more sustainable and environmentally responsible. Another major advantage is the low long-term cost. While the upfront investment may seem significant, wind turbines require very little maintenance and no fuel. Once installed, they produce electricity for decades at minimal operating cost, translating into substantial savings over time, a real financial relief for farmers. Wind energy is also remarkably flexible and scalable. Small turbines can power a single irrigation system, while larger installations can support entire farm operations, from barns and greenhouses to processing facilities. The system can grow alongside the farm, adapting to its energy needs and ambitions. Finally, wind power promotes true energy independence. In rural or off-grid areas, where electricity may be unreliable or entirely unavailable, turbines provide a steady and consistent supply of electricity. This reduces dependence on diesel generators, protects farmers from fluctuating fuel prices, and gives them control over their energy future. In short, wind energy not only helps farms cut costs and emissions, but it also empowers them with reliability, adaptability, and sustainability, turning the simple movement of air into a powerful tool for modern agriculture. Long before the rise of sleek, modern wind turbines, farms relied on mechanical windmills, simple, elegant machines that harnessed the power of the wind for one essential task: pumping water. These early systems didn't produce electricity. Instead, they turned the kinetic energy of the wind directly into mechanical motion, spinning shafts and driving pumps that lifted water from wells or reservoirs. For decades, mechanical windmills were a dependable workhorse for farmers, especially in remote or off-grid areas. They supplied water for livestock, irrigated fields, and supported storage needs, all without fuel, electricity, or complex maintenance. Their simple, durable design made them remarkably practical, and in many rural areas around the world, they continue to operate even today. While modern turbines have largely replaced them, mechanical windmills laid the groundwork for today's renewable energy solutions in agriculture. They remind us that the idea of using wind to support farming isn't new. It's a story of innovation that has evolved over centuries, from wooden blades and gears to advanced turbines that now power entire farms efficiently and sustainably. Mechanical windmills may seem like a relic of the past, but for many years, they were at the heart of rural agricultural life, especially in remote or developing regions. One of their most common and vital applications was water pumping. By using wind to power simple mechanical systems, farmers could draw water from wells or reservoirs to irrigate their crops or provide drinking water for livestock, all without relying on electricity or fuel. In earlier times, windmills were also used for grain grinding and other manual processing tasks. Traditional wind-powered mills helped farmers process their harvests, reducing labor and increasing efficiency, especially before the spread of industrial machinery. These applications made mechanical windmills a powerful tool for improving productivity in a sustainable and low-cost way, particularly in areas with limited infrastructure. Next, let's take a closer look at the advantages and limitations of these systems, and understand why, despite their simplicity, they still hold value in certain agricultural settings today. So, let's take a moment to look at the benefits and limitations of those classic mechanical windmills, the sturdy systems that have supported farms for generations. One of their greatest strengths is simplicity. With just a few moving parts and no complex electronics, these windmills are incredibly reliable and easy to maintain. Many can run for decades with only basic upkeep, which is a huge advantage for remote areas where repair services are scarce. They also run entirely on wind, which means no fuel costs at all. This makes them economical, clean, and environmentally friendly, no emissions, no noise pollution, just pure renewable energy. Another point is cost. Compared to modern wind turbines, mechanical windmills generally require a much lower initial investment. For farms that only need to pump water or perform simple mechanical tasks, this is a practical and affordable solution. Of course, they have limitations. They are restricted to mechanical tasks only, pumping water, grinding grain, or similar uses. Unlike modern turbines, they cannot generate electricity or power electronic equipment. And, like all wind-based systems, their performance depends heavily on wind availability. If the wind isn't strong enough, or if maintenance is neglected, the windmill simply won't deliver. So, while mechanical windmills aren't suitable for every farm, they remain a low-cost, reliable, and sustainable solution in many parts of the world, especially where electricity is limited or unreliable. Now, as we move forward, we'll explore how modern renewable systems are starting to combine wind and solar power, creating hybrid setups that bring even greater flexibility, efficiency, and energy independence to agriculture. In recent years, an increasing number of farms have embraced hybrid renewable energy systems, combining wind turbines with solar photovoltaic panels. This approach allows farmers to improve energy reliability while reducing their dependence on fossil fuels, creating a more resilient and sustainable operation. The reason is straightforward yet powerful: both wind and solar are inherently intermittent. The sun doesn't always shine, and the wind doesn't always blow. But together, these two sources complement each other perfectly. Solar panels produce electricity on bright, sunny days, while wind turbines often generate power during cloudy, breezy, or nighttime conditions, filling in the gaps and ensuring that energy is available when it's needed most. By integrating wind and solar, farms can maintain a far more stable and continuous energy supply. This makes hybrid systems especially attractive for rural or off-grid areas, where grid access is limited or unreliable, and energy stability is critical for irrigation, processing, and storage operations. Even minimal knowledge of energy demand and production patterns can make a huge difference. Farmers can optimize the system to match seasonal variations, peak sunlight hours, and local wind patterns, maximizing efficiency while minimizing costs. Hybrid setups not only improve operational reliability, but they also reduce greenhouse gas emissions, cut fuel expenses, and increase energy independence, a win-win for both farmers and the environment. Looking forward, hybrid wind-solar systems are paving the way for smarter, more adaptive renewable energy solutions on farms, showing how combining traditional and modern technologies can create a more sustainable agricultural future. In modern agricultural settings, hybrid wind-solar systems are becoming an essential tool, supporting a wide range of vital farm operations with both reliability and flexibility. For instance, they are commonly used to power irrigation systems, ensuring a steady, uninterrupted water supply even in remote fields where traditional electricity is limited or non-existent. This means crops receive the water they need, precisely when they need it, regardless of weather conditions or fuel availability. Hybrid systems also provide clean, dependable energy for cold storage units, helping farmers preserve fresh produce immediately after harvest. By replacing noisy and costly diesel generators, they reduce spoilage, improve product quality, and lower operational costs. Beyond that, these systems can supply energy to farm buildings and equipment, including lighting, ventilation, small electric tools, and even smart farming technologies like remote sensors and automated controls, tools that are increasingly essential in today's data-driven agriculture. Perhaps most importantly, for farms located far from towns or cities, hybrid systems act as self-contained, off-grid solutions. They reduce or even eliminate the need to connect to expensive, often unreliable energy infrastructure, giving farmers greater independence, control, and peace of mind over their energy use. Hybrid wind-solar systems bring a wide range of benefits to modern farms, making them one of the most versatile renewable energy solutions available today. First, they ensure energy reliability. By combining solar and wind power, farms have a more continuous and stable energy supply, even when sunlight is low or the wind is calm. This allows critical operations, like irrigation, processing, and storage, to run without interruption. Second, they reduce operational costs. Once installed, hybrid systems rely entirely on renewable energy, cutting or even eliminating the need for diesel fuel and lowering electricity bills. Over time, this translates into significant savings for farmers. Another key advantage is energy independence. Farms in remote areas or off-grid locations no longer need to rely on expensive or unreliable electricity infrastructure. They gain full control over their energy supply, protecting themselves from price fluctuations and power outages. Hybrid systems are also highly flexible and scalable. They can power small equipment like electric fences or lighting, as well as large operations such as irrigation networks, cold storage, and processing units. This adaptability allows farms to expand energy capacity as their needs grow. Finally, hybrid setups are environmentally friendly, helping reduce greenhouse gas emissions and overall carbon footprint. By harnessing clean energy from both wind and sun, farmers contribute to more sustainable agricultural practices, supporting the planet while boosting productivity. In short, hybrid wind-solar systems combine reliability, cost savings, independence, flexibility, and sustainability, making them an indispensable tool for the modern, forward-thinking farm. Let us now explore another highly valuable application of wind energy in agriculture: wind-powered ventilation systems. These systems utilize small-scale wind-driven fans or ventilators, which are commonly installed in barns, greenhouses, storage facilities, and other agricultural buildings. Their main purpose is to harness the natural energy of the wind to circulate air, reducing or even eliminating the need for electrically powered ventilation. Proper ventilation is absolutely critical in agricultural settings. For crops, it helps maintain optimal temperature and humidity, preventing heat stress and promoting healthy growth. For livestock, it ensures fresh air circulation, reducing heat and respiratory stress, while also preventing the buildup of harmful gases such as ammonia. In storage areas, wind-powered ventilation helps regulate environmental conditions, preventing moisture accumulation and minimizing the risk of spoilage or disease. One of the key advantages of these systems is their energy efficiency. Operating solely on wind power, they significantly reduce electricity consumption and lower operational costs. Their mechanical simplicity, with very few moving parts, ensures minimal maintenance requirements and reliable performance even under challenging conditions, a major benefit for farms located in remote or off-grid areas. In addition, wind-powered ventilation systems embody a sustainable approach to farm management. By leveraging a free and abundant natural resource, they help reduce reliance on fossil fuels, decrease greenhouse gas emissions, and enhance the overall resilience of the agricultural operation. In short, these systems provide a low-cost, eco-friendly, and effective solution for maintaining optimal air quality and environmental control, demonstrating yet another way that wind energy can transform modern farming practices. As we conclude our exploration of wind energy applications in agriculture, it's important to recognize just how versatile and impactful this natural resource can be. From small family farms to large industrial operations, wind provides flexible and scalable solutions that can meet a wide range of energy needs. Mechanical windmills, those classic, time-tested tools, continue to offer simple, reliable, and cost-effective solutions for essential tasks such as water pumping and ventilation. Their durability and low maintenance requirements make them especially valuable in remote or off-grid locations. Modern electric wind turbines, on the other hand, take wind energy to a new level, providing significant electricity generation that can power irrigation systems, lighting, cold storage units, processing equipment, and more. This capability allows farms to operate more efficiently while reducing reliance on diesel generators or inconsistent grid supply. What sets today's renewable energy landscape apart is the rise of hybrid systems, combining both wind and solar technologies. These integrated setups create a resilient, steady, and highly efficient energy supply that adapts to changing weather conditions. They provide farms with enhanced energy security, lower operational costs, and a significant reduction in greenhouse gas emissions. By embracing these innovations, farmers are not only improving productivity and operational efficiency, but they are also actively contributing to a more sustainable and climate-friendly future. Wind energy, in its many forms, from traditional windmills to advanced hybrid systems, exemplifies how agriculture can harness renewable resources to power a more resilient, efficient, and environmentally responsible tomorrow. Thank you sincerely for joining us on this journey through the incredible possibilities of renewable energy in farming. We encourage you to continue exploring, innovating, and applying sustainable practices, because the future of agriculture depends on the choices we make today. Together, let's build a greener, more resilient tomorrow.